Hi there and welcome to Wine Searcher. Today I'm looking at some 2014 clarets and I've selected from Saint-Julien a classic here, Clos du Marquis. Clos du Marquis is often thought of as the second wine of one of the top properties in Saint-Julien, Chateau Leoville-Las Cases. But in fact, probably about 30 years ago, they'd realised that the Clos du Marquis was a walled clos, a vineyard that was defined, that produced its own special style of wine. And so they've separated it out. They've divorced it from being a second wine, and it's a wine in its own right. So it doesn't have a classification, but nonetheless, its quality actually often runs the first wine of Leoville-Las Cases very, very close. It's made by the same team and in the same cellars. We're looking at a wine, if we look at the colour there, it's a medium ruby red. It's got a lovely dark pigmentation, but it's starting to become a little paler with age. Smelling it, very classic Bordeaux nose. There's a sort of a dustiness that's coming from the pips in the grapes as they've been fermenting in the wine. There's a sort of a graphite note coming through from the oak, and under all that, there's a fresh, leafy cassis note peering through from the black fruit. Smelling it is quite closed in and a little brooding. So let's see what it's like on the palate. Gosh, there's a really fresh, crisp acidity that brings the palate to life. I can feel myself salivating there, and it just enlivens the cassis fruit. It gives it an almost leafy edge to it, and there's a lovely freshness. The alcohol here doesn't seem too high. I think I'm right in saying it's about 13.5%, so that's nicely in check. The wine has a structure, but it's elegant and fine and drying and cedary, but it's not astringent and drying out the palate. So it's got good grip at the back palate. So this is a long, lean, elegant wine. And as the tannins are receding a little, the freshness is allowing that juicy cassis to come out and give a lovely, long, delicate, elegant finish that sort of cuts through. So yes, a real high-class wine there. Clos du Marquis.